What's going on, people? This is the Bear here, and I just want to talk to y'all. But before I do, I'm going to read this article. It's from Polygon.com, and they was talking about which console owners are browsing the most porn. So here's what it's saying: Pornhub has released a data squirt that looks into the habits of its consumers. Among the peers of information about favorite search terms and length of engagement is a chart on game console use. The chart breaks down usage according to format, with Xbox owners presumably whatever. This covers the Xbox 360 and Xbox One, taking the biggest share of console use at 45.7%. PlayStation comes in at 40%, which is a significant decrease from 2013. Nintendo Wii owners are at 8.7%. I mean, come on, man. They're showing to their Mario or whatnot. They're not going to be. They're little kids, man. They're kids. They're like 10 years old. They're not going to be in no porn. I don't think so. I mean, I hope not, but whatever. Handheld use gets a look in, of course, with PlayStation Vita owners pumping above their weight with 5%, and 3DS just 1.1%. And it has a chart down here and everything, and it shows you exactly what's going on and whatnot. So I want to say this to people, because here it is, and we're spending this money on the yearly subscription for the PSN, which is $50, and Xbox One, the Xbox Live, whatever, for $60. And people are not even really, they're not buying games like they used to. They're buying the consoles, but they're not really buying the games like they used to. I mean, they're playing the Halo 5 beta and whatnot and stuff like that, but they're not really buying games, you know? And I'm looking at an increase of people who use apps more than they do playing games, especially on the 360. The two biggest apps that people use is Netflix and YouTube. Now you have people on the Xbox One and the PS4 that are basically they're using sites, they're going into like Internet Explorer to search for porn. So what has happened to gaming to a point where when they're not gaming anymore, they're using the Xbox One. You look at these numbers, these 18.5 million units that the PS4 sold, and the 10 million, over 10 million units that the Xbox One has sold or whatever. And these people, they're buying these consoles, but it's not for gaming, And that's the thing I don't understand. You have a whole library full of games, full of AAA games, okay? And instead of playing your games, you're sitting up there looking for porn and stuff, and for YouTube and stuff like that. Why do you think all these apps is out now for the PlayStation and Xbox? Why do you think all these apps are now out? Because people are now using apps than they are really gaming. So what happened to the game industry? Why do people are really just not playing games like they used to? I mean, I still game. I'm 36 years old. I still game. I don't have an Xbox One right now, but I'm planning on getting one. I got an Xbox 360 and a Wii, and I play more of my Wii now, old school games like Streets of Rage and Golden Axe than I do with the consoles nowadays, the console game nowadays. So I'm one of those people that's like, gaming is kind of dead. It's kind of dead to a point now. We're just using apps, But I'm not going to pay, if I am to get an Xbox One or a PS4, I'm not going to pay $400 for the console. Matter of fact, you might as well make it $430 with the tax and everything. Then pay $50 for a yearly membership for or $60 to Sony and Microsoft just so I can watch porn that I can get on the internet for free. I don't understand that. So when I look at those numbers and I see those 18.5 and stuff like that, that everybody so much brag about. Sony is all bragging about, all the Sony fans, they're bragging about the 18.5 and stuff like that. And you're sitting there and you're watching porn. You've been doing that since 2013. It's been less now since it's been less now, you know, since last year or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's been going down, but now Microsoft is taking over? Seriously? With porn? I am sitting up here and I'm like, I am baffled on, you know, you got all these Halo 5 Guardian Beta, whatever, you got that out. You got a bunch of other good games that's out, but you're not really, you might play that, you know, but then again, you might not because you just lose interest and you just go jerk off and watch some porn, you know. I don't get that. I don't understand that. And it's a thing nowadays where people are just losing interest in good gaming. You know, like, okay, for the older people, like me, for instance, you know, a lot of us might get tired of gaming, whatever. I mean, if you look at games like Call of Duty and stuff like that, they basically made that for kids. I remember back then when Call of Duty was good. It was for everybody, you know, just like Halo. Halo was for everybody. It was for every kind of age group out there. Now, kids has taken over, and now older adult gamers has lost interest in that kind of stuff. You know, besides all the glitching and stuff like that that goes on the Call of Duty games, that's another reason why I have lost interest in. I won't even play Advanced Warfare. I don't care for Advanced Warfare because it's so saturated with all of these glitches and these kids that exploit these glitches on YouTube and stuff like that, you know. And it comes to a point where you don't want to play a multiplayer game when you see all of this lag and all the glitches and stuff like that. You don't want to play games like that anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go and watch Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, and stuff like that than to play these games like Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? But I refuse to go and watch porn on my Xbox One. I'm not going to do it. I don't have, you know, I'm not, come on, man. They're going to make a Pornhub app for the Xbox One. This is what I'm hearing now. They're going to make a Pornhub app for Xbox One. Are you seriously going to turn Xbox One to the superior console for porn? Because that's what you're basically doing right now. Look at the percentage. The percentage doesn't lie. It's happening, you know? And it's sad because you got these kids on there, and the kids are going to watch the porn too. These 12, 13, 14-year-olds are going to make fake accounts like they're 18 years old, and they're going to watch it too. I mean, come on. What? Why? And please tell me if I'm getting this wrong. Please let me know. I heard that they're making a Pornhub app for the Xbox One. I'm hearing about this. Now, if that's not happening, then what they are doing is, like I said earlier, they're going to Internet Explorer, and they're going to, there's supposed to be this new web browser called Spartan, and I'm pretty sure they're just going to use that too. You know, that should not be happening because we got to put a better, you know, we got to look out for the kids, man. We really do. Because you know they're going to go on there. They're probably doing it right now. More than I'm pretty sure the adults are doing it a lot too, but I know the kids, they're into it, you know. They're getting into that because they don't have to have their parents' permission late at night when it's time for them to go to bed. They don't have to have their parents. They could make some account, whatever, that's not even them. Say they're 18 and watch some porn. 5:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. That's all they got to do. It's so easy. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how these kids are using their parents' credit cards to go and purchase all kind of stuff on the Xbox and the PS4 and whatnot. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, wow, I'm baffled, but I really am kind of upset about it. But the Xbox has turned now to the console of choice. If you want to watch porn, all you gotta do is get an Xbox One. That's all. Because they eventually they're gonna put that Pornhub on there and they're just gonna disgrace the Xbox name. You know, that's what they basically gonna do. I mean, it's crazy. I'm kind of pissed off about this even happening, you know, because I knew it was PS4. I knew that was going on a long time ago, you know, but for the Xbox, seriously, when you got all these good games out, there's nothing else to really play. I mean, I really think that gamers are just not really, Xbox gamers are just not really buying games. They're just not buying games. They just want to watch porn. You know, and that's just, it really upsets me, and I know it upsets a lot of people, and I know these parents need to get into and look at this, because this is messed up. This is really, really messed up for the Xbox gaming community in general. You know, it just gives you a bad rep. You don't want to be known as the superior console for porn. You don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Because all these people, all the people here, the IGN and stuff like that, they're just gonna cover this news. Man, this is gonna really mess Microsoft up. But at the same time, people will probably buy more consoles too because of this, because they know the apps that they can download to get porn. Porn is free on the internet. I'm not going to pay no $50, no $60 for a membership to get something where I can get on free. You know? But it's $50 a year, whatever. But you know what I'm saying. $50. For instance, if you haven't bought a next generation console yet, right? You're deciding on getting a PS4 and Xbox One. Okay? You got to pay the PS4, like I said, $430, whatever, $440, and then you got to pay a yearly membership. Why would you do all that just to watch something free? Just think about that. Is crazy. That makes no kind of sense to waste money like that. You know, I don't know what else to say about it. But I am disgusted that it's happening. And I've been with the Xbox for a while, but I don't know. I'm not a fanboy or nothing like that, because I'm still trying to choose if I even want to get a PS4 or an Xbox One. I don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. People going to do what they're going to do. They're going to waste their money the way they want to waste their money. And it is what it is. There's nothing going to change about that. So y'all go ahead and squirt off on the Xbox, whatever, and just give the Xbox a bad name. Y'all go ahead and do that. So anyway, I'm out. This is my rant. This is Bear, and I'll have some videos made up down the line somewhere if there's something else to talk about. But yeah, that's the end of my video. I'm out. Peace.